Rivers State returning officer for the 2023 presidential election say no do again. Returning officer for Rivers State presidential elections, Teddy Charles Adia, don postpone collation of the presidential result for Rivers State sake of say dem dey threaten im life. Professor Adia, wey be the vice chancellor for Federal University Otuoke, say im don receive plenty calls and text message from people say dem go deal with am, say im dey do mago-mago. He say until they do something about the threat, he no go continue. Come dey beg security people dem make dem help am protect im life.
I'm not involved in counting. I'm not involved in computation. Neither am I involved in validations of votes agreeable to any political party. I carefully consider, therefore, I regret to observe that my life is being threatened because I've elected to serve a dear country and contribute my fair quota to the success of the ongoing election, which we all desire, wait for, and pray for successes. And by this address, I wish to alert security agencies, indeed the public, on the threat to my life, and to request for every necessary protection to enable me live and discharge my duties and obligations freely. In the meantime, I wish to adjourn the collations of these presidential elections for Rivers State to enable the resident electoral commissioner, the REC, of Rivers State, and indeed INEC, to address the foregoing and put my roles as scope in Rivers State to the perspective in the public.
The Commissioner of Police, wey dey in charge of the presidential elections, CP Aderemi Adeoye, don talk say the threat to the life of the returning officer no good.
The Nigerian Police Force condemn those threats and those behind it in its entirety, without reservation. It is condemnable that what hitherto has played out on social media is not translating to real life, and it is affecting the whole of our national interest. It is ridiculous to say the professor kept us waiting for 2-3 hours, when in actual fact, his own life is under threat. None of your lives are being threatened. And if he did not turn up at all, there is no court we charge him to, because self-preservation is the first law of nature. If he doesn't feel safe, he won't turn up. And what is anyone going to do about it? And from the brief he gave, he mentioned a particular political party.
Una go remember say dem don announce the result for 21 out of the 23 local governments. From Rivers State, Ekata Ojeisele, TMC TV News.